folks, it is a pleasure to welcome you to this matchup. My name is Andy McNamara, and this is Axis Football. Our game today showcases some of the biggest stars in the league, and I'm expecting some pretty impressive numbers posted today. It's a classic tale of the expected versus the unexpected. After all, folks, that's why we play the game. Let's get to it. Harrison boots away. He'll field the kickoff. And the tackle is made. Let's see the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Player in motion.
Go!
Love hands it off here. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Carroll. Gain of 12 on the play. Love looking to throw. There's a flag on the play. And he's going to toss this one out of bounds. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. This is going to be defensive holding. They'll accept the penalty. Third play of the drive. Player in motion to the left.
Hike!
Love hands it off here. And the tackle will be by Foster. That will be good for about 6. The offense sets up in shotgun. Player in motion to the right. He hands it to the right on the left side. And the tackle is made. That's good for about 7 yards. First and 10. Receiver in motion. Inside run. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That will give Ottawa a... Ottawa gets set on second down. Player in motion to the right. Lands it off here. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackled. Made by Morgan. That will be good for about 1. Operating from the gun. Love looking to throw. It's pulled in by Mason. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Williams. Gain of 13. First down and 10 to go. Love hands up here. Stop before you can break free. That gets us to second down. Ottawa gets set on second down. Penalty on the field. They're going to flag the defense for encroachment. And they'll accept the penalty. Two backs for the offense. QB fakes the handoff and takes it himself. And the tackle will be made by Foster. Small gain on the play. Third down for the offense. They'll only need to push it forward a few inches. Love drops back to the pocket. And it's in Ottawa. The kicking team sets up for the extra point. Clemens on the kick. And the kick is good. Ottawa strikes first today with that score. And onto the field comes the kicking team. Clemens on the... The kickoff is fielded. He'll return the kick up near the 30. Let's see what Montreal does to start this drive. He drops back to pass. Davidson lets it rip. Pittman breaks through. It's a sack. Gain of 8 on the play. Montreal gets set on second down.
Go!
Davidson hands the ball off. That's the end of that play. That'll go for 9 yards. Three receiver personnel for the offense. Tosses the ball. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Gain of 15. Montreal breaks the line, comes up the line. Davidson hands it off. Wrapped up, brought down. Hansen with the tackle. That's good for 10 yards. The offense comes in with 4 receivers. Hand off to Boyd. And he's taken down. Tackle by Page. Short gain of 2. Sixth play of the drive. Motion left.
Go!
Davidson hands it off. He's finally taken down. Gain of 13. First down and 10 to go. Player in motion to the right. Hand off to Boyd. And he is down. Gain of 7 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. Motion for the offense.
Go!
Davidson hands the ball off. And they are in! Montreal touchdown! Kicking team sets up for the extra point. Harrison boots it away. And the extra point is good. The team set up to boot it away. Harrison with the kick. The kickoff is caught. He'll return the kick up near the 30. Let's see what Ottawa does to start this drive. It's pulled in by Holloway. And the tackle will be made by Foster. That will do it for the quarter. Both teams all knotted up so far. Second, 15 yards. He drops back into the pocket. Love whips it. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Third down coming up for Ottawa. Love hands it off here. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That will be good for about 6. First down and 10 to go. Love looking to throw. Set. And it's intercepted. And the defender got him down. First down and 10 to go. Davidson drops back to pass. And he's got him! Grant with the sack. That'll bring up second down. The offense will operate from under center. The runner toss. He eludes the first defender, and he's tackled. That'll bring up third down. Third down for the offense. 12 yards to go. He finds a target on the right side of the field. The pass is caught. Pittman breaks through. It's a sack. And it's in. Montreal first down. Montreal sets first down.
Go!
Davidson hands it off. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Hansen. Gain of 12 on the play. The defense lines up in a 4-3. Davidson drops back to pass. He sends this one into the end zone. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Second and 10. Davidson hands it off. 5-yard line. Gain of 14 on the play. The offense sets up under center. Player in motion to the right. He drops back. Takes the handoff and looks to pass. And it is a Montreal touchdown. The kicking team sets up for the extra point. A flag on me. That's encroachment. The ref caught him. And they'll take the penalty. The offense sets up for the point after.
Go!
It's up. And the kick is good. Montreal pulls out in front with that score. Here comes the kicking team. Harrison boots it away. He'll field the kickoff. He's put to the turf. Let's see what Ottawa does to start this drive. Love hands it off here. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That'll cost them a couple yards. Ottawa gets set on second down. lose one. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. Third down. 12 yards to go. Throws a pass. And it'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Carroll. That will give Ottawa a first down. Ottawa setting up on first down. Receives into motion. Hands it to the runner on the right side. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Williams. Gain of 12 on the play. Ottawa sets up on first down. Player in motion.
Go!
Love hands it off here. Wrapped up and brought down. Haynes with the tackle. They'll lose one on the play. Drops back. He makes the throw off to the left flat, and the pass falls to the ground. The offense comes in with 4 receivers.
Hike!
Love hands it off here. Wrapped up, brought down. Hawkins with the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. Hicks boots it away. The punt is fielded. Tackled after returning it up near the 25-yard line. The offense will look to get things going from the 25. Davidson steps back into the pocket. And he's going to throw this one away. The offense sets up in shotgun.
Go!
He finds the target running deep down the sideline. And it's knocked away by the defense. Third and 10 for the offense. They'll send a player in motion. A flag on the play. They're going to flag the defense for encroachment. And they'll take the penalty. Third down. 14 yards to go.
Tonight.
He makes the toss. First and 10. Boyd takes the handoff. Holloway makes the tackle. That will be a loss of 2. The offense comes in on second down. 12 yards to go. He finds the target up near the 40. He is picked up and brought down. Timeout, Ottawa. They'll have 2 remaining. Gain of 7 to play. Operating from the gun. Davidson back into the pocket. Snagged by Burgess. Ware brings him down. Gain of 11. Montreal breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Davidson steps back into the pocket. Picked off. And he's wrestled to the ground. First down and 10 to go. A flag on the play. That's going to be encroachment. The ref caught him. They will accept penalty. The offense comes in with 3 receivers.
Go!
He steps back to pass. Clay snags it. Complete. The tackle is made by Foster. A nice pickup there by the offense. Ottawa sets up on first down.
Go!
Love with the throw. And it's intercepted. And the defender got him down. Let's see what Montreal does to start this drive. Steps into the pocket. Davidson tosses it up. Cunningham grabs it. It's complete. He's taken down. Tackled by Terry. Gain of 9 on the play. Second. Love looking to throw. Hubbard grabs it. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Carroll. Timeout, Ottawa. That will be their second timeout. Gain of 12 on the play. Second play of the drive. Love looking to throw. The tackle is made by Foster. Timeout, Ottawa. That will be their third and final timeout. A flag on the play. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. They're going to flag the defense for a face mask there, and they'll take the penalty. Third play of the drive. Love looking to throw. He makes the throw into the end zone. Touchdown, Ottawa. They're setting up for the extra point.
Go!
And Clemens kicks it away. And the extra point is good. Lining up for the kickoff. Clemens on the kick. He catches the kickoff. And the defender got him down. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Drops back. Lobs one into the air. And the pass is incomplete. Second and 10. He drops back into the pocket. Pittman breaks through. It's a sack. Timeout, Montreal. They'll have 2 remaining. Gain of 14 on the way. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. First and 10 for the offense.
Tonight.
The pass. The ball is caught. Pittman breaks through. It's a sack. Timeout coming up, Montreal. They will have 1 remaining timeout. Gain of 15. The offense will operate from under center.
Go!
Davidson steps back into the pocket. Shaw reels it in. It's a tackle for Pittman. Timeout, Montreal. That will be their last timeout. A huge gain by the offense. The field goal unit makes its way up to the line. Harrison boots it away. And it sails through. Montreal pulls in front with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. Harrison with the kick. The kickoff is fielded. That's the end of that play. The second quarter comes to an end. Montreal currently out in front in a tight race. Lining up for the kickoff. And Clemens kicks it away. The kickoff is fielded. He'll return the kick up near the 30. Let's see what Montreal does to start this drive. Davidson tosses it up. Over the shoulder, he got it. Touchdown, Montreal! The kicking team lines up for the PAT. Harrison with the kick. And it's good! Montreal adds to their lead with that score. The offense lines up to kick it off. Harrison boots it away. The kickoff is caught. And he's tackled. Ottawa setting up on. It's pulled in by Holloway. Tackle by Haynes. That brings up second down. Second play of the drive. QB with the play fake. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 4 on the play. Third down coming up for Ottawa. Love looking to throw. Gamble makes the catch. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Carroll. Gain of 15. Ottawa breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Flips it. He breaks free, and the defense got him. Made by Williams. That gets us to second down. Second and 10.
Go!
Play. The offense coming in with a 2-back set. It's pulled in by Holloway. And he'll be tackled near the line. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down. 3 yards to go. Love hands it off. And the tackle will be made by Foster. Gain of 4 on the play. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. The offense comes in on third down. 13 yards to go. Player in motion to the right. Love looking to throw. Gamble makes the catch. Wrapped up, brought down. Tackle by Carroll. Gain of 13. First down and 10 to go. Love looking to throw. He tosses one. Boone grabs it. Gain of 9 on the play. Tenth play of the drive. Love hands it off here. And he's tossed to the turf. Small loss on the play. Ottawa breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Love looking to throw. And the ball is batted down. Defense lines up to kick the field goal. Clemens on the kick. And it sails through. That will pull Ottawa a bit closer. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He kicks it away. He catches kickoff. Breaks free from the first tackle. And down he goes. Let's see what Montreal does to start this drive. Davidson hands it off. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play. Montreal getting set. First down and 10 to go. Davidson hands the ball off. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. A flag on the play. Let's see what the call is. This one is going to go against the defense for a face mask, and they'll take the penalty. The offense will operate from under center. Davidson hands it off. Wrapped up, brought down. Tackle. Gain of 8 on the play. Here's the kick, and it's good. Montreal adds to their lead with that score. Here comes the kicking team. Harrison boots it away. The kickoff is fielded. And he's brought to the turf. Let's see what Ottawa does to start this drive. The receiver goes into motion.
Go!
The runner takes the pitch left. The tackle is made by Foster. They'll lose a couple yards there. Second play of the drive. He lets one go deep down the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Three receivers for the offense. Love drops back into the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. The punt is caught. He's put to the turf. Montreal sets up on first down. Davidson hands the ball off. Penalty marker on the field. Wrapped up, brought down. Hansen with the tackle. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. I think the offense is going to get called for a hold here, and they'll accept the penalty. Montreal setting up on first down.
Go!
Davidson lets it rip. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. Montreal currently out in front in a tight race. The offense comes in on second down. There's a penalty flag on the field. The defender jumped early. They're going to grab him for encroachment. They'll accept the penalty. The offense sets up in a single back set. Davidson steps back into the pocket. He sets up and throws. And the ball is batted down. Montreal breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. He steps back to pass. He tosses a floater, and the receiver just can't bring it in. The punt team takes the field. The punt's away. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see what Ottawa does to start. Love looking to throw. He's throwing it deep. Single coverage for the receiver. And he is tackled. A nice pickup there by the offense. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. Ottawa breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Love hands it off here. And the tackle will be made by Foster. Gain of 12. Love drops back into the pocket. Finds the target. It's hauled in by Gamble. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. The offense lines up on first and goal. Love drops back into the pocket. Finds the target. And it's an Ottawa touchdown. Kicking team lines up the PAT. Clemens on the kick. And the extra point is good. That will pull Ottawa a bit closer. The offense lines up to kick it off. And Clemens kicks it away. The kickoff is fielded. And he's tackled. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Motion left. Hands it off to the left side. And he feels the bang. Page with the tackle. Small loss on the play. The offense comes in on second down. 12 yards to go.
Hike.
Davidson hands the ball off. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 9 on the play. Third play of the drive. Motion for the offense. Davidson hands the ball off. And he feels the bang. Page with the tackle. That will bring up fourth down. The offense lines up to punt. And ball boots it away here. And the punt falls out of bounds. Ottawa sets up on first down. He drops back. He makes the throw over to the left side of the field. Penalty marker on the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. It looks like they're going to call holding on the offense. And they'll take the penalty. Ottawa breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. He makes the throw down near the 15. And he's immediately brought down. That will give Ottawa a first down. First and 10. Love drops back into the pocket. Throws a rainbow. Play snags it. Complete. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Carroll. Gain of 10 on the play. First and 10. Love hands it off. And the defense got him. Tackle made by Williams. That'll go for 9 yards. A pistol set for the offense. Love hands it off. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. That will be good for about 1. Third down. They'll only need to punch it forward a few inches. He drops back the pass, sets his feet and throws. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away. Hicks boots it away. He'll field the punt. And the tackle is made. Let's see what Montreal does to start this drive. Player in motion. Davidson sets the pocket. He makes the throw over to the left side of the field. It's a tack for Pittman. In a 4 on the play. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers for the defense. Player in motion to the left.
Hey.
The runner makes the toss to the right. He's taken down, tackled by Terry. Penalty marker on the field. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. It looks like they're going to call a face mask on that play. They will accept the penalty. First down, 10 to go. They'll send a player in motion. Davidson hands it off. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Moore. Gain of 4 on play. Second down for the offense. Expecting pass, the defense lines up with 6 defense backs. He drops back into the pocket. He's got a receiver streaking down the sideline. Deflected by the defender. Offense. Hits right to the runner. And he's taken down. Tackled by Page. Timeout, Ottawa. That will be their first. That will go for about 5 yards. The offense lines up to kick the field goal. Harrison with the kick. And he's not going to have enough leg. Let's see what Ottawa does to start this drive. Love looking to throw. Tosses the ball. It's hauled in by Gamble. And he's immediately brought down. That will give Ottawa a first down. Ottawa breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Love drops back into the pocket. He lets one go deep along the sideline. And the receiver just can't find the handle. The offense comes in with 2 receivers. Love looking to throw. He sees a target over the middle of the field, and he is tackled. That'll go for 9 yards. Third down for the offense. Just 1 yard to go. Love drops back into the pocket. And he misses his target. Fourth down. Just 1 yard to go. Throws one, and the pass is incomplete. They can't convert. It'll be a turnover on downs. Let's see what Montreal does to start this drive. QB back to pass. Makes the throw at the sideline. Batted down and incomplete. Second play of the drive. Davidson hands it off. He'll be tackled near the 45. Timeout, Ottawa. That will be their second timeout. They'll pick up a couple yards there. Davidson steps back into the pocket. Floats one. Cunningham grabs it. It's complete. And he is down. Ottawa calling a timeout. That will be their last timeout. A huge gain by the offense. The offense sets up in a single back set. And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. A single back set for the offense. That'll bring things to... It is a great night for football. My name is Andy McNamara, and this is Access Football. These teams have been preparing for this game all week, watching film, running plays, and planning how they're going to handle their opponents. Go ahead and get down. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on second down.
Go!
He takes the handoff to the outside. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. That brings up third down. The offense sets up in the formation. Williams back to pass. Penalty marker on the field. Picked off. And he's tackled. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. I think the offense is going to get called for a hold here, and they'll allow to decline the penalty. Washington getting set to start off this drive. In motion backfield. Horton steps back into the pocket. Tosses one short to the right side of the field. And it's knocked away by the defense. Second down and 10 to go. Washington sets up on third down. One steps back in the pocket. Spencer makes it. They break the plane. It's in. Touchdown, Washington. The offense sets up for the point after.
Go!
Norris kicks this one away. And it's good. And Washington scores first. Let's see what they do next. The kicking team set up to boot it away. Norris with the kick. He catches the kickoff. And down he goes. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive.
Set hut.
Williams lets it go. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Second and 10.
Set hut.
Williams fires it. Tackle by Thornton. That will be good for about 1. Third down, 3 yards to go. Williams back to pass. And it's dropped by the offense. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way. Washington getting set to start off this drive.
Go.
Horton will hand it off. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. Second down. 14 yards to go. Player in motion to the right.
Set hut.
Horton will hand it off. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. Short gain on the play. Third down here for Washington.
Set
He
hut.
drops back to pass. And Curtis snags it. Complete. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Robinson. A nice pickup there by the offense. First and 10.
Set hut.
He makes the handoff. And he is tackled. They'll lose a couple yards there. The offense comes in with 3 receivers. A flag on the play. That's going to be encroachment. The ref caught him. And they'll take the penalty. A nickel set for the defense. Player in motion to the left.
Go.
QB with the play fake. He turns it upfield. He'll slide safely to the ground. That's good for about 7 yards. Third down, just 1 yard to go.
Hut hut.
Horton hands it off. And he's tackled. Gain of 9 on the play. Eighth play of the drive. Horton will hand it off. And he is down. That'll bring up second down. Washington makes their way to the line.
Go.
Brought to the ground by Christensen. That's good for about 2. The offense lines up to kick the field goal.
Set hut.
Norris with the kick. And it's good. That score extends Washington's lead a bit more. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He boots it away. The kickoff is fielded. And he is tackled. First and 10.
Go!
Left side handoff. And the tackle will be made by Morales. That gets us to second down. Two receivers for the offense.
Go!
Makes the throw near the 35-yard line. Batted down and incomplete. Third down. 3 yards to go.
Sit up.
Williams gives it away. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Small gain on the play. The offense lines up to punt.
Go!
Taylor kicks it away. Heel. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. Outside handoff. Cohen brings him to the ground. That'll go for about 3 yards. Second play of the drive.
Go!
Williams hands it off. The tackle is made. That will go for about 8 yards. The first quarter comes to a close. Washington on top for now with a small lead. Third play of the drive. Receiver in motion.
Go!
RPO, he makes the handoff. Thornton wraps him up for the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play. Fourth play of the drive.
Strike!
Williams hands it off. The defense is finally able to bring him down. Gain of 13. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis.
Strike!
Williams back to pass. Play action fake. And he'll be pulled down immediately. That will be good for about 1. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. Second down and goal for the offense. Player in motion to the right.
Strike!
The runner takes the pitch left. And he will be brought down by Russell. That's good for about 2. St. Louis sets up on third down.
Go!
He drops back into the pocket. Williams lets it go. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The field goal team sets up for a chip shot. And Hoffman kicks this one away. And it sails through. St. Louis eats away at the lead a bit. Lining up for the kickoff. And Hoffman kicks this one away. He catches the kickoff. The defender can't bring him down. And he is down. Washington getting set to start off this drive. Horton looking to throw. He makes the throw. He's put to the turf. Gain of 7 on the play. Second play of the drive.
Hike!
Horton will hand it off. And Thompson got him. Takes him down. That'll bring up third down. The offense comes in on third down.
Hike!
Horton looking to throw. And Collins snags it. And he will be taken down. Tackle by Hernandez. Gain of 13. First and 10.
Tonight.
He gives it to the runner on the right side. He'll be tackled near the 45. Loss of 4. Three receiver personnel for the offense. Dropping back. Breaks away from the first defender. Makes the throw deep down the right side of the field. Drop pass by the offense. The offense has had a little difficulty converting on third downs today.
Tonight.
Drops back. Finds a receiver along the sideline. Tipped away and incomplete. The offense lines up to punt. He makes the punt. And the punt goes into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. Williams back to pass. He's got a target, and it's picked off by the defense. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. The offense will start things off from the 25. Motion right. Gordon steps back into the pocket. And he's going to be pulled down by Thompson for the sack. Loss of 9. Second down. Dropping back. Horton on the throw. Batted down and incomplete. Third down and long. Horton lets it go. Carter makes the catch. And he will be taken down. Tackle by Hernandez. A huge gain by the offense. First down and goal for the offense. Horton hands it off. Penalty marker on the field, and he is tackled. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. I think the offense is going to get called for a hold here. They'll accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs for Washington.
Go!
Horton hands it off. And he will be taken down. Tackle by Hernandez. That'll be good for a couple yards. From under center. Motion for the offense.
Sit hut.
He'll pitch it off to the runner. Brought to the ground by Christensen. That will go for about 8 yards. Third and goal.
Hike.
Pitch to the right side. And he will be brought down by Thompson. That'll bring up fourth down. The offense is set to try for a short field goal here. Norris with the kick. And it just squeaks in. That score extends Washington's lead a bit more. Here comes the kicking team. Norris kicks this one away. The kickoff is fielded. Tackled after returning it up near the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis.
Go!
Williams back to pass. Wrapped up, brought down. Hanson with the tackle. Gain of 1 on the play. A 2-back set for the offense. Finds a target. It's pulled in by Bullen. He'll be brought down up near the 50. A nice pickup there by the offense. Third play of the drive.
Hike.
Williams back to pass. Penalty flag on the field. Fitzgerald with the tackle. Let's see what the call is. This is going to be defensive holding. It looks like they'll decline the penalty. It's a St. Louis first down. Fourth play of the drive. He makes the throw down near the 15. It's pulled in by Bullen. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. A huge pickup there by the offense. 3 linemen and 4 linebackers for the defense. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. From under center. Williams back to pass. Touchdown, St. Louis. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. The kick is up. And the kick is good. St. Louis eats away at the lead a bit. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. The kicking team set up to boot it away. On the kickoff. The kickoff is caught. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 40-yard line. First and 10 for the offense. Horton looking to throw. Finds a receiver along the sideline. And he steps out of bounds. Short gain of 2. Second down. Horton steps back into the pocket. Throws a pass. And it's knocked away by the defense. The offense comes in on third down. 2 yards to go. pitch right to the runner. Brought to the ground by Christensen. Timeout Washington. That will be their first of the half. And it's a Washington first down. The defense sets up in a dime set.
Go!
He steps back to pass. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Two receivers for the offense. Gridion looking to throw. Makes the throw at the sideline. And he will be taken down. Tackle by Hernandez. Washington calling a timeout. That will be their second timeout. That will go for about 5 yards. Third down.
Sit hut.
Horton on the throw. And he snagged it. And he's immediately brought down. Washington calling a timeout. That's their final timeout. That will go for about 5 yards. The offense lines up for a lengthy field goal attempt.
Sit hut.
Norris kicks this one away. And it sails through. That score extends Washington's lead a bit more. The kicking team set up to boot it away. Norris kicks this one away. The kickoff is caught. Missed tackle. He's put to the turf. St. Louis makes their way up to the line. Williams back to pass. And it's picked off by the defense. He's not going any further. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. QB back to pass. And the tackle is made. That will bring up second down. The offense comes in on second down. 14 yards to go. And they'll spike it to stop the clock. Third down here for Washington. Horton looking to throw. Batted down and incomplete. Washington makes their way up to the line. Horton looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. And the fourth down conversion comes up short. The offense will look to get things going from the 25. Williams back to pass. Interception. He steps out of bounds. That will do it for the second quarter. Washington on top for now with a small lead. And onto the field comes the kicking team. Hoffman with the kick. He'll field the kickoff. The tackle is made. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Motion for the offense. Steps back into the pocket. And he is down. Bell with the sack. Loss of 9. Washington makes their way up to the line.
Hike.
He makes the throw up near the 45. The pass is incomplete. Third down and long.
To the hut.
The QB gives it away on a draw, and he will be brought down by Smith. That will push them back 3 yards. The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
To the hut.
Chapman on the kick. The punt is caught. And he's tackled here. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Williams gives it away. Taken down to the ground. Tackle by Welch. Penalty marker on the field. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. They're going to flag the defense for a face mask there. They'll accept the penalty. St. Louis makes their way up to the line.
Strike.
He'll pitch it off to the right side. And the tackle is made. That will be good for about 6. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on second down. Williams back to pass. Play action fake. He throws it off to the right side. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. The offense comes in on third down. Player in motion to the left. Pitch right to the runner. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. Gain of 4 on the play. First down and 10 to go. Williams hands it off, and he will be taken down. Tackle made by Hansen. Gain of 4 on the play. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on second down.
Hike.
Williams back to pass. He tosses one just beyond the line of scrimmage. Gain of 3 on the play. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on third down so far today. Let's see what they do here. Williams gives it away. Cohen with the tackle. That will be a loss of 5. The offense is going to try for 3 here.
Go.
Here's the kick. And the kick is good. St. Louis eats away at the lead a bit. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He sends it off. He'll field the kickoff. And the defender got him down. Washington getting set to start off this drive. Gordon steps back into the pocket. He makes the throw over to the right side. Tracks down that ball like a center fielder. He'll be brought down up near the 50. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. First down and 10 to go. The receiver goes into motion. Gordon steps back into the pocket. Flings one. And he misses the target. From under center. Motion left.
Hike!
Horton will hand it off. And he will be brought down by Smith. That will bring up third down. A shotgun set for the offense. Horton will hand it off. And the tackle will be made by Roberts. That will be good for about one. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. The offense lines up to punt. Chapman on the kick. And the kick goes out of bounds. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. The receiver goes into motion. Williams gives it away. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Hansen. That's good for 10 yards. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on second down. QB fakes the handoff and takes it himself. And he safely slides to the ground. Gain of 5 on the play. First and 10. Go! Williams back to pass. He tosses one. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Fourth play of the drive. Williams back to pass. And he is down. Cohen on the sack. That will bring up third down. Third down. 9 yards to go. Toss to the left side. Taken down to the ground. Tackle by Welch. Small loss on the play. The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
Go!
He makes the punt. He'll field the punt. Tackled after returning it up near the 45-yard line. Washington getting set to start off this drive. He'll toss it off to the left side. And down he goes. That brings up second down. Washington makes their way to the line here on second down. Motion for the offense. He'll fake it to the back and keep it on the designed run. A flag on the play. He'll be tackled near the 45. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. It looks like they're going to call holding on the offense. They will accept the penalty. The offense lines up on second and long. Steps into the pocket. Flings one. And the pass falls to the ground. Fourth play of the drive. Horton looking to throw. Throws it off to the left side. Carter makes the catch. There's There's a penalty flag on the field, and he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Robinson. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. It looks like they're going to call holding on the offense. They'll accept the penalty. Washington sets up on third down. There's a flag on the play. That signals the end of the third quarter. Washington on top for now with a small lead. A nickel set for the defense. Steps into the pocket. He finds a target on the right side of the field. And the ball is batted down. The punt team takes the field.
Go!
Chapman on the kick. The punt is caught. Tackled after returning it up near the 25-yard line. St. Louis makes their way up to the line. Motion for the offense. He hands it to the runner inside. Fitzgerald wrestles him to the ground. That will go for about 5 yards. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on second down.
Strike!
Williams lets it go. He pulls it in, and he's tossed to the turf. They'll lose one on the play. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on third down so far today. Let's see what they do here. The receiver goes into motion. Williams gives it away. And he is down. Gain of 10 on the play. St. Louis makes their way up to the line. Player in motion to the left. Williams hands it off. Wraps him up. Welch with the tackle. That'll be good for a couple yards. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on second down.
Strike!
Williams hands it off, and Russell brings him down. That will be a loss of 2. Third down for the offense. 11 yards to go.
Go!
Makes the throw at the sideline, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The punt team takes the field. The punt's away. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. Setting up shop from the 20. QB back to pass. Horton lets it go. It's picked off. He's put to the turf. First down and 10 to go. Player in motion to the left. Misdirection in the backfield. And he is down. Gain of 6 on the play. The offense comes in on second down.
Go!
Williams hands it off. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. That'll be good for about 2. The defense lines up for another third down. They've executed well so far here today. Williams back to pass. And Peters makes the catch. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 11. A shotgun set for the offense. The receiver goes into motion. The runner will take it on the draw. And he's tackled. That gets us to second down. The defense breaks the huddle with 5 defensive backs. Williams back to pass. He throws it into the end zone, and it's picked off by the defense. And he's brought to the turf. Setting up shop from the 20. Taken down. Tackle by Robinson. That will be good for about 6. Motion left. Steps into the pocket. Horton lets it go. And he will be brought down by Smith. That's good for a gain of 4. Third down. Player in motion.
Go!
He hands it to the runner inside. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense lines up to punt. He makes the punt. The punt is fielded. And down he goes. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. QB back to pass. Williams lets it go. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. St. Louis makes their way up to the line. First down and 10 to go. He drops back. He makes the deep throw. Single coverage downfield. He steps in for 6. The offense sets up for the point after. It's up. And the extra point is good. St. Louis takes the lead after that score. Here comes the kicking team. Hoffman with the kick. He fields the kickoff. And he's tackled. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. Washington getting set to start off this drive. Horton looking to throw. He tosses one just beyond the line of scrimmage, and the defense brings him down. That will be good for about 1. The offense sets up with 2 backs. He steps back to pass. Horton on the throw. And he will be brought down by Thompson. That brings up third down. Third down here for Washington.
Go!
He steps back to pass. Picked off. And he's tackled. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis.
Hike!
Williams hands it off. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Hansen. Timeout Washington. That will be their first of the half. Gain of 8 on the play. Second down.
Tonight.
Williams back to pass. He makes the throw. And Peters, St. Louis breaks the plane. Touchdown. The kicking team sets up for the extra point.
Hike!
Hoffman with the kick. And it's good. That score extends St. Louis's lead a bit more. Here comes the kicking team. Hoffman with the kick. He catches the kickoff. And the tackle is made. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Horton looking to throw. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. It's a Washington timeout. They will have one remaining timeout. Short gain of 2. Washington makes their way up to the line. He drops back into the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. The defense sets up in a nickel set. He drops back. Horton on the throw. And Collins snags it. And he will be taken down. Tackle by Hernandez. It's a Washington timeout. That will be their last timeout. And it's a Washington first down. A fresh set of downs for Washington. He drops back to pass. Tipped away and incomplete. Operating out of the pistol. QB back to pass. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. A shotgun set for the offense. QB back to pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense is going for it here on 4th and 10. He makes the throw over to the right side. And the pass is incomplete. They are just unable to make it happen there. It'll be a turnover on downs. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. Operating from under center. That will bring things to a close for us today. For our team here at Axis Football, I'm Andy McNamara. We'll see you soon. Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Andy McNamara, and boy have we got a great matchup for you today. Our game today features two evenly matched teams. Any small mistake could be the difference in the final score. In a matchup this close, the home crowd might be enough to push the balance away from the visiting team. We'll know the answer soon enough. And onto the field comes the kicking team. Day kicks it away. The kickoff is fielded. And he is down. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Jacobs gives it away. Wrapped him up. Armstrong with the tackle. Gain of 7 on the play. Boston makes their way up to the line.
Strike.
He makes the throw up near the 45. And he snagged it. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 12 on the play. Boston makes their way up to the line.
Go.
Jacobs back to pass. Tosses it off to the pass is intercepted. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Philly getting set to start off this drive. He'll fake the handoff and keep it himself. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Richards. That'll bring up second down. Second down, 7 yards to go. Davis back to pass. He makes the throw over to the right side of the field. And Brady brings him down. That's good for a gain of 4. Philadelphia makes their way up to the line. He makes the toss off to the left side. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Webb. Gain of 7 on the play. The offense lines up to punt.
Go!
Crawford boots it away. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start things off from the 20. Jacobs pulls the trigger. He safely steps out of bounds. They'll lose 1 on the play. Boston makes their way to the line here on second down. Player in motion to the left. Jacobs gives it away, and he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Price. That will be a loss of 2. Third down.
Go!
The runner takes the pitch left. And the tackle will be made by Stone. That will bring up 4th down. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. And Sutton kicks this one away. The punt is caught. Tackled after returning it up near the 45-yard line. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He drops back to pass. Lobs one into the air. And the tackle will be made by Coleman. That will be good for about 6. Philadelphia makes their way to the line here on 2nd down. Penalty flag on the field. Ooh, somebody jumped. That's going to be a false start. And they'll accept the penalty. One back deep for the offense. He drops back. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. And Flores with the reception. Gain of 8 on the play. Philadelphia setting up on 3rd down. Receiver in motion.
Sit hut.
Davis tosses it up. Brady with the tackle. Small gain on the play. The defense breaks the huddle with 5 defensive backs. Player in motion. Davis hands it off. The defense is finally able to bring him down. Gain of 15. First and 10. Davis back to pass. Looking to the right side of the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They'll opt for the single point attempt here.
Hike.
Gay kicks it away. And the extra point is good. The first score of the game does go to Philadelphia. Let's see if they hold on. The offense lines up to kick it off. He boots it away. He fields the kickoff. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35. A fresh set of downs for Boston.
Hike.
It'll be a run to the left side. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 to go. Jacobs steps back into the pocket. He flings a pass. And he will be brought down by Russell. First down, Boston. Third play of the drive.
Hike.
Jacobs hands it off. And he's tackled. Gain of 5 on the play. Second down. 14 yards to go. Jacobs steps back into the pocket. He makes the throw over to the left side of the field. The catch is made by Stewart. And he will be brought down by Russell. Gain of 20 on the play. Fifth play of the drive. Jacobs back to pass. He finds a target over the middle. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown! The kicking team lines up for the PAT. And the extra point is good. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He kicks it away. The kickoff is fielded. The tackle is made. That marks the end of the first quarter. Both teams all knotted up so far. Philly getting set to start off this drive. He drops back into the pocket. Tosses the ball. White got him. Taken down for the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. Philadelphia makes their way to the line here on second down. Player in motion.
Sit up.
Inside run. Brady with the tackle. Gain of 10 on the play. A fresh set of downs for Philadelphia.
Go.
He'll give it away on a draw. Wrapped up, brought down. Hawkins with the tackle. Gain of 15. First down and 10 to go.
Tonight.
Davis hands it off. The ball comes out. And Brady brings him down. Gain of 13. Operating from the gun.
Go.
Davis hands it off. That's the end of that play. Gain of 10 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Davis hands it off, and he'll be tackled near the line. Short gain on the play. Second down for the offense. Player in motion. Davis makes the throw. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. Short gain on the play. Eighth play of the drive.
Go!
Davis tosses it up. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. The offense lines up to kick the field goal.
Go!
It's up. And the kick is good. Philly takes the lead after that score. The offense lines up to kick it off. And Day will boot it away here. He'll field the kickoff. That's the end of that play. Boston getting set to start off this drive. Jacobs back to pass. Launches one deep over the middle of the field. And the ball is batted down. The offense coming in for a 2-receiver set. He'll pitch it off to the right side. Tackle made by Willis. A huge pickup there by the offense. First and 10. Jacobs steps back into the pocket. Finds a target on the left side of the field. The catch is made by Stewart. Wraps him up, brings him down. Tackle made by Porter. They covered a lot of ground on that play. First and 10.
Go!
Jacobs steps back into the pocket. He's looking deep down the left side. Touchdown, Boston! The kicking team sets up for the extra point.
Go!
It's up. And the kick will fly off to the side. No good. Boston takes the lead after that score. Here comes the kicking team. He kicks it away. He'll field the kickoff. He'll return the kick up near the 30. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Player in motion.
Go!
Davis hands it off, and he won't make it very far before being dragged down. That will be good for about 1. Second down. 3 yards to go. Davis back to pass. And he's going to toss this one out of bounds. Third down for the offense. 3 yards to go.
Go!
Davis makes the throw. And Flores with the reception. He's tackled. A huge pickup there by the offense. First and 10 for the offense.
Tonight.
Makes the throw near the 35-yard line. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Fifth play of the drive. Davis hands it off. And Brady brings him down. That will be good enough to pick up the first down. Two receivers for the offense. Motion right. Davis hands it off. And Brady brings him down. That'll cost them a couple yards. Seventh play of the drive.
Go!
QB back to pass. Makes the throw over to the right flat. He's put to the turf. That will be good for about 6. Third down. 15 yards to go. Philadelphia setting up on third down. He steps back to pass. And he misses his target. The kicking team sets up for a long field goal.
Tonight.
Jay kicks it away. And it barely squeezes in there. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kick's away. He fields the kickoff. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35. A fresh set of downs for Boston. Jacobs back to pass. It's inhaled by Moore. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A huge pickup there by the offense. Second play of the drive.
Go.
He drops back to pass. And the pass falls to the ground. Second and 10. Jacobs steps back into the pocket. Reyes makes the catch. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Harrison. Gain of 19. First down and 10 to go. He steps back to pass. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense.
Go.
He drops back to pass. Tosses a pass. It's pulled in by Moore. Wraps him up, brings him down. Tackle made by Porter. Gain of 15. First and goal.
Go.
Jacobs steps back into the pocket. Tipped away and incomplete. Boston makes their way to the line here on second down. Jacobs steps back into the pocket. And Boston scores! In for the touchdown. They'll opt for the single point attempt here. The kick's away. The kickoff is fielded. And he's tackled. Philly getting set to start off this drive. Davis back the pass. The pass is caught. And he's brought to the turf. And a Philadelphia timeout. That will be their first of the half. First down, Philadelphia. Philadelphia makes their way up to the line. Drops back into the pocket. The QB tucks it and scrambles. And he'll slide to the ground to protect himself. Timeout, Philadelphia. They'll have just one remaining. That'll be good for a couple yards. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline. Second down. 2 yards to go. The pass is incomplete. Fourth play of the drive. Davis back to pass. Tosses a pass. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away. Penalty marker on the field. I think they're going to get the offense for a false start. And they'll accept the penalty. The punt team makes its way up the line.
Hike!
He makes the punt. This punt will sail out of bounds. Boston getting set to start off this drive.
Hike!
Jacobs steps back into the pocket. He makes the catch, and Harrison got him. A nice pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10. Jacobs steps back into the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense.
Go!
Jacobs steps back into the pocket. He's going to throw it away. Boston sets up on 3rd down.
Hike!
He makes the handoff to the left side. And the tackle will be made by Armstrong. That brings up 4th down. The punt team takes the field.
Hike!
Sutton boots it here. Punt is field. Lining up for the kickoff. He kicks it away. The kickoff is caught. He shakes off the tackler, and he's tackled. First and 10.
Go!
Davis back to pass. Tosses the ball. And he wraps him up, brings him down. Tackle by Webb. That will go for about 5 yards. Second down, 14 yards to go.
Hike!
Davis hands it off. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Woods. That will go for about 5 yards. The offense will operate from under center.
Hike!
Play action fake. Makes the throw short to the sideline. That's good for about 7 yards. Four linemen and 3 linebackers for the defense. Motion right.
Tonight.
Field toss side. They're going to call a face mask on that play. They will accept the penalty. Operating from under center.
Hike!
Davis hands it off. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. That will be good for about 1. Sixth play of the drive. Davis back to pass. Throws the ball. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Philadelphia makes their way up to the line. He drops back. No brotherly love on that play. Touchdown, Philly. The kicking team sets up for the extra point. Day kicks it away. And the extra point is good. And onto the field comes the kicking team. And Day will boot it away here. The kickoff is fielded. He'll return the kick up near the... First and 10 for the offense. They'll send a player in motion. Drops back into the pocket. Jacobs pulls the trigger. Brought down by Holloway. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 17. A fresh set of downs for Boston.
Sit up.
Jacobs hands it off. And he's brought down. That will be a loss. Second down. 12 yards to go. They'll send a player in motion. A flag on the play. Ooh, somebody jumped. That's going to be a false start. And they'll take the penalty. The offense lines up on second and long. They'll send a player in motion. Jacobs gives it away. And he is down. Gain of 7 on the play. Third down and 10 to go.
Tonight.
Jacobs gives it away. He'll be tackled near the 45. That will be a loss of 2. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. Sutton boots it here. The punt sails into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20. Setting up shop from the 20. Davis back to pass. He finds the receiver over the middle just beyond the line of scrimmage. And he misses the target. The receiver sees the offense. Davis hands it off. Wrapped up, brought down. Hawkins with the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play. The offense sets up with 2 backs. Player in motion to the left.
Tonight.
He hands it to the runner. Wrapped up, brought down. Ryan with the tackle. That gets us to 4th down. The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
Go!
Crawford on the kick. The punt is caught. And he's tackled here. Boston makes their way up to the line. Makes the handoff. Willis with the tackle. Gain of 12 on the play. First down and 10 to go.
Go!
Run to the right side. And Russell brings him down. That gets us to 2nd down. Third play of the drive. Jacobs hands it off. And he will be brought down by Russell. Gain of 11. From under center. Jacobs gives it away. Ripped to the ground. That second down. The offense comes in on second down. 13 yards to go. He drops back to pass. He makes the throw. Riz makes the catch. Wraps him up, brings him down. Tackle made by Porter. A huge gain by the offense. First down and 10 to go. Dropping back. Jacobs pulls the trigger. And Boston scores. In for the touchdown. We'll see if penalty. Don't see this very often. The offense called for pass interference. Three receivers for the offense. Jacobs steps back into the pocket. He's got a receiver off to the left side of the end zone. The pass is incomplete. Boston makes their way to the line here on second down. They'll send a player in motion. Dropping back. Finds a target on the left side of the end zone. Tipped away and incomplete. Third down. Sets his feet and throws. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston. They're setting up for the extra point. There's the kick. And it's good. Boston takes the lead after that score. Here comes the kicking team. He sends it off. The kickoff is fielded. That's the end of that play. Philly getting set to start off this drive. Davis hands it off, and he's tackled. That'll bring up second down. Second down and 10 to go. Motion right. To the ground. Tackle made by Hawkins. Gain of 14 on the play. First down and 10 to go. He steps back to pass. Davis tosses it up. Batted down and incomplete. A two-receiver set for the offense.
Go!
Davis hands it off, and he's stopped around the 40-yard line. They'll lose one on the play. Philly sets up on third down.
Sit hut.
Finds a target, and the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line. Crawford on the kick. The punt is caught. Sheds off the first tackle. He'll return the kick up near the 30. First down and 10 to go. Jacobs with the throw. Incomplete. A two-back set for the offense.
Strike.
Jacobs gives it away. He'll be tackled near the 45. Penalty flag on the field. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. It looks like they're going to call a face mask on that play. They will accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs for Boston. Steps into the pocket. Jacobs pulls the trigger. Drop pass by the offense. Boston makes their way to the line here on second down. Motion for the offense. QB back to pass. Looking short for a target. Fumble! And he'll step out of bounds near the 30-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to start off the drive. A flag on the play. Looking short for a target. The pass is incomplete. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The defense looks to have lined up offside. They will accept the penalty. First down for the offense. 14 yards to go. Davis hands it off. Gardner with the tackle. Small loss on the play. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. Philadelphia makes their way to the line here on second down.
Strike.
Sets his feet and throws. And he misses the target. Third down. 7 yards to go. Davis back to pass. Fakes the handoff and looks to pass. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. The offense lines up to punt.
Sit hut.
He makes the punt. He'll field the punt. He'll return the kick up near the 30. Boston getting set to start off this drive. Player in motion to the left.
Sit
He
hut.
drops back. Finds a receiver along the sideline. And it's the Jacobs back to pass. Sets his feet and throws, and he snagged it, and he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 9 on the play. The offense sets up with 3 receivers. Jacobs back to pass. There's a penalty flag on the field. Incomplete pass. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. It looks like the defense is going to get flagged for holding. They will accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs for Boston.
Go!
Jacobs hands it off. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Price. Loss of 4. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 8 yards to go. Penalty flag on the field. I think somebody moved. That's a false start. And they'll accept the penalty. Boston makes their way up to the line. Player in motion to the right.
Hike!
And he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 12 on the play. The field goal unit makes its way up to the line. The kick is up. And it's good. That score extends Boston's lead a bit more. The offense lines up to kick it off. He kicks it away. He'll field the kickoff. Tackled after returning it up near the 25-yard line. Philly with a fresh set of downs. He's got a receiver near the 30. And he steps out of bounds. That'll go for about 3 yards. Philadelphia makes their way up to the line.
Hike!
Davis back to pass. The QB tucks it and he'll take a slide here. And a Philadelphia timeout. That's it first.
Hike!
QB back to pass. He grabs it out of the air. And the runner is rest to the ground. Goal made by Lance. Philly call timeout. That will be their 2nd timeout. Gain of 6 on the play. A shotgun set for the offense. Davis tosses it up. And he wraps him up, brings him down. Tackle by Webb. Gain of 9 on the play. A 2 tight end set for the offense. Davis back to pass. The tackle is made. Philly calling a timeout. That will be their 3rd and final timeout. That gets us to 3rd down. 3rd and short for the offense. Davis back to pass. And the ball is batted down. Fourth down. Davis back to pass. And the pass is incomplete. They can't convert. It'll be a turnover on downs. Boston getting set to start off this drive.
Go!
The QB gives it away on the draw, and he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Lose one on the play. Second down for the offense.
Hike!
They'll take a knee here, run down the clock. The offense has struggled to convert on third downs today. And they'll take in here to run down the clock. Punt team makes way up the line. That will do it for us today. Access. We've got a great game coming up for you. This is Andy McNamara, and welcome to Access Football. Our game today features two evenly matched teams. Any small mistake could be the difference in the final score. The atmosphere is electric. You can feel the tension, and we're all set for a game that could go down to the wire. Let's get it started. On the kickoff, he catches the kickoff, and he is tackled. Calgary getting set to start off this drive. In the backfield. Wrapped him up. It's a tackle for Fuller. That will go for about 5 yards. Second down. He makes the deep throw. Single coverage field. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Third down for the offense. 14 yards to go. Motion left. He'll hand it off to Manning. And he's brought down by Fuller. That'll be good for a couple yards. The punt team takes the field.
Hike!
Hale boots it away. The punt is caught. Ripped to the ground. First and 10 for the offense. I'll send a player in motion. And hands it off. And Greer makes the tackle. That will go for about 8 yards. Operating from under center. Into the pocket. Throws the ball. And he misses his target. Third down for the offense. 2 yards to go. Hands it off. He's brought down by Wynn. That will bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way up the line.
Hike.
The corner kicks it away. He'll feel the punt. That's the end of that play. First and 10. He drops back. He tosses a floater. And Murphy pulls it down. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. A huge pickup there by the offense. A fresh set of downs for Calgary. He drops back pass. Penalty marker on the field. He throws one down by the 10-yard line. Tipped away and incomplete. We'll see if that holds after the penalty. Holding going to be the call. The referee caught him, and they'll accept the penalty. First and 10. He drops back to pass. Finds a target short along the sideline. The pass is incomplete. Calgary makes their way to the line here on second down. Outside handoff. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. There's a flag on the play. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. They're going to flag the defense for a face mask there. They will accept the penalty. The offense lines up on first and goal. Player in motion. He drops back into the pocket. Rushes to the backfield. Open for the sack. Loss of 6 on the play. The offense comes to the line on second and goal. Steps into the pocket. Finds a receiver along the sideline. Gain of 1 on the play. Third and goal. QB pass. It's a target on the left side of the end zone. And it's dropped by the offense. Incomplete. The field goal team sets up for a chip shot. Here's the kick. And the kick is good. The first score of the game goes to Calgary. Let's see if they can hold on. And on the field comes the kicking team. The kick is off. The kickoff is fielded. And he's tackled. A huge gain by the offense. Oklahoma City sets up on first down. Hanson's back to pass. He tosses one just beyond the line of scrimmage. And he steps out of bounds. Gain of 19. First and 10 for the offense. There's a flag on the play. It looks like the defense jumped into the neutral zone. That'll be encroachment, and they'll accept the penalty. The offense comes in on first down. 14 yards to go.
Go!
Steele takes the handoff. Pillman brings him to the ground. Short gain on the play. Oklahoma City gets set on second down. Steele takes the handoff. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. That will be good for about one. Third down. Just 1 yard to go. Steps into the pocket. Play action pass. The pass is incomplete. The offense is set to try for a short field goal here.
Hike!
Sanchez kicks it away. And the kick is good. Here comes the kicking team. Sanchez kicks it away. The kickoff is caught. Shakes off the first tackle, and the defender got him down. Calgary getting set to start off this drive. He drops back into the pocket. He sends this one deep down the right side of the field. Tipped away and incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Steps into the pocket. He flings a pass. Pass complete. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play. Calgary making their way up to the line. He steps back to pass. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. Hale will kick it here. The punt is caught. He's put to the turf. Let's see what Oklahoma City does to start this drive. Dropping back. Throws a pass. And they can't connect. Incomplete pass. Second down and 10 to go.
Hike!
Throws it off to the left side. Batted down and incomplete. Third and 10. Hanson's back to pass. He pulls it in. A flag on the play. Wynn makes the tackle. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. They're going to get the offense for holding on that play. They'll accept the penalty. Third down coming up for Oklahoma City. Hanson's back to pass. The pass is incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away. Corman boots it. The punt is caught. He shakes off the tackler, and down he goes. That will do it for the first quarter. Both teams all knotted up so far. A fresh set of downs for Calgary. Motion left.
Hike!
He'll hand it off to Manning. Rogers brings him down. Gain of 7 on the play. Second play of the drive. QB back to pass. Makes the throw. The pass is incomplete. Third play of the drive. Drops back to pass. And Murphy pulls it down. Wrapped him up, brought him down. Davidson on the tackle. Gain of 19. Fourth play of the drive. Motion right. He'll hand it off to Rivera. Gardner got him for the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. Fifth play of the drive. Drops back to pass. He tosses one just beyond the line of scrimmage. And he steps out of bounds. That'll be good for about 2. Third down. 2 yards to go. Player in motion. Dropping back. Finds a receiver along the sideline. Gain of 5 on the play. The offense comes in with 3 receivers. Second down and 10 to go. He'll hand it off to Manning. It's Calgary sets up on third down. He finds a target. Off the touchdown for the Stampede City. The offense sets up for the point after. Moses kicks it away. And the extra point is good. And Calgary takes the lead after that score. Here comes the kicking team. Moses with the kick. He fields the kickoff. He eludes the first defender, and he is down. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Hansen will hand this one off. Wrapped up, brought down. Ray with the tackle. Short gain on the play. Oklahoma City getting set for second down. Hansen hands it off. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. That'll be good for about 2. Third down coming up for Oklahoma City. Hansen hands it off. And the tackle is made. That's good for a gain of 4. Punt team takes the field. McCormick kicks it away. And the punt goes into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20. Second and long. Player in motion to the left.
Go!
QB back to pass. He's not going anywhere. Davidson with the sack. They'll lose 10 on the play. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. Third play of the drive. Player in motion to the left. Drops back to pass. Tosses the ball. A flag on the play. Incomplete. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. Don't see this very often. The offense called for pass interference. It looks like they'll decline the penalty. The punt team takes the field.
Strike.
Hale will kick it here. He catches the punt. Ripped to the ground. Let's see what Oklahoma City does to start this drive. Hansen drops back. Tosses a pass. He pulls it in. Flynn brings him down. Gain of 8 on the play. Operating from under center. There's a flag on the play. They're going to get the offense for a false start here. They will accept the penalty. Hansen will hand this one off. He's brought down by Wynn. Gain of 8 on the play. From under center.
Go!
Hansen's back to pass. Makes the throw to the right side of the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! They're setting up for the extra point.
Go!
Sanchez kicks it away. And it sails through. The offense lines up to kick it off. He sends it off. The kickoff is caught. Shakes off the first tackle, and he's brought to the turf. Calgary getting set to start off this drive. He drops back. He throws it off to the right side. Murphy makes the catch. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. A nice pickup there by the offense. The defense sets up in a 3-4 set. There's a flag on the play. Incomplete. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. They're going to flag the defense for holding here, and they'll accept the penalty. First down and 10 to go. steps back to pass. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. The ball is caught. The tackle is made. Gain of 13. The defense sets up in a 3-4 set. He drops back into the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. Calgary making their way up to the line. QB back to pass. Touchdown, Calgary! They're setting up for the extra point.
Tonight.
Moses with the kick. And it's good! And Calgary takes the lead after that score. The offense lines up to kick it off. Moses kicks it away. He fields the kickoff. He is picked up and brought down. Oklahoma City breaks the huddle and comes up to the line.
Hike.
Hansen lets it go. Batted down and incomplete. Oklahoma City gets set on second down. Hansen drops back. The catch is made by Warren, and the tackle will be made by Flynn. A huge pickup there by the offense. Third play of the drive.
Go.
Hansen's back to pass. There's a flag on the play, and Warren pulls it in. Wrapped up, brought down. Norris with the tackle. Let's see what the call is. This is going to be offensive pass interference. They'll accept the penalty. First down. He drops back. Hansen lets it go. And he inhales that pass. And Greer makes the tackle. And Oklahoma City calls a timeout. That will be their first of the half. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. Second down.
Go.
Hansen drops back. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense has struggled to convert on third downs today. He drops back into the pocket. Hansen tosses it up. Picked off. And he's wrestled to the ground. First down and 10 to go. He drops back to pass, floats one, the pass connects. Wrapped up, tackle by Lane. Gain of 6 on the play. Operating from under center. Tosses it off, the pass is intercepted. And he's tapped. Oklahoma City sets on first down. Hansen drops back. The catch is made by Warren. Gain of 14 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. He steps back to pass. It's hauled in by Chambers. Brought down by Greer. And Oklahoma City calls the timeout. That will be their second of the half. They covered a lot of ground on that play. And out comes the field goal unit.
Strike.
Kicks it away. And the kick is good. That will pull Oklahoma City a bit closer. Lining up for the kickoff. Sanchez kicks it away. The kickoff is fielded. And down he goes. The second quarter comes to an end. Calgary on top for now with a small lead. Here comes the kicking team. The kick's away. The kickoff is fielded. And the tackle is made. Oklahoma City sets up on down. Pitch to the right side. He's finally taken down. A huge gain by the offense. Oklahoma City sets up on first down. He hands it to the runner. He's brought down by Wynn. Short gain of 2. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. Oklahoma City gets set on second down. Steps into the pocket. He throws it short along the left side. Shakes off first tackle. Tackle made by McCormick. Gain of 14 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Ball goes to Chambers. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That'll bring up second down. Second and 10. He's brought down by Wynn. Loss of 4. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on third down so far today. Let's see what they do here. He makes the throw. Left side of the field. And the pass falls to the ground. The offense is going to try for 3 here. Sanchez kicks away. And it's good. That will pull Oklahoma City a bit closer. Lining up for the kickoff. Sanchez kicks it away. He fields the kickoff. Shakes off the first tackle. He is picked up and brought down. Calgary getting set to start off this drive. He steps back to pass. He makes the throw. There's a flag on the play. It's pulled in by Shelton. And he's tackled here. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. I think this one is going to go against the offense for pass interference. They will accept the penalty. First down.
Hike.
Manning takes the ball. He drops the ball. And he's tackled. Let's see what Oklahoma City does to start this drive. Hansen hands it off. Wrapped up, brought down. Ray with the tackle. They'll lose a couple yards there. The offense comes to the line on 2nd and goal. Hansen hands it off. The defense got him. McCormick with the tackle. Small loss on the play. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on 3rd down. So far today, they haven't had much success on 3rd down conversions. Incomplete. Drive. Manning takes the ball, and he will be taken down. Tackle made by Bell. That will be a loss of 2. The offense comes in on 2nd down. The receiver goes into motion. He gives it away. He is picked up and brought down. Gain of 11. Calgary sets up on 3rd down. Motion right. QB back to pass. The pass is incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. Hale boots it away. The punt is fielded. He's tackled. Oklahoma City breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. QB back to pass. Makes the throw. And it's intercepted. He's put to the turf. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. Motion left. He steps back to pass. Throws the ball, and it's picked off by the defense. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Let's see what Oklahoma City does to start this drive. Hansen will hand this one off. Flynn brings him down. That's good for 10 yards. First down and 10 to go. Hansen hands it off. Wrapped up, brought down. Norris with the tackle. That will be good for about 6. Second down. 13 yards to go. Hanson's back to pass. He finds the target over the middle of the end zone. The pass is incomplete. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on third down. So far today, they haven't had much success on third down conversions. Hanson will hand this one off. Brought down by Todd. That will push them back 3 yards. And out comes the field goal unit. It's up. And it sails through. Oklahoma City adds to their lead with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. Sanchez kicks it away. He catches the kickoff. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35. First and 10. Manning takes the ball. And he's taken down by Barber. Gain of 11. Second down. A flag on the play. Ooh, the defender looked like he moved early. Refs are going to get him for encroachment. They'll accept the penalty. The offense comes in on second down. 9 yards to go. Motion for the offense. QB back to pass. And he's going to be pulled down by Gardner for the sack. Loss of 6 on the play. That signals the end of the third quarter. Oklahoma City currently in front in a tight race. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on third down so far today. Let's see what they do here. Player in motion to the left. He'll hand it off to Manning. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Woods. That's good for a gain of 4. The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
Go!
Hale boots it away. He fields the punt. And he's tackled here. Let's see what Oklahoma City does to start this drive. Hanson hands it off. And Greer makes the tackle. That'll go for about 8 yards. Second play of the drive. Hanson drops back. He finds the target on the right side of the field. Tackle made by McCormick. That will be good for about 6. Oklahoma City sets up on first down. Hanson's back to pass. He makes the throw up near the 45. And the pass misses the mark. incomplete. The defense sets up in a dime set. Hansen's back to pass. Tosses a pass. And he's hit right away and taken down. Small gain on the play. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on third down. So far today, they haven't had much success on third down conversion. And the tackle will be made by Meyer. That's good for a gain of 4. The punt team makes its way up the line. The punt's away. The punt sails into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20. Calgary getting set to start off this drive. Motion right. He drops back into the pocket. Tosses it over the middle of the field. And the ball is batted down. Calgary makes their way to the line here on second down. They'll send a player in motion. He drops back, throws one. Wrapped up and brought down. Haynes with the tackle. Gain of 6 on the play. Calgary making their way up to the line.
Go!
He'll hand it off to man. Gardner got him for the tackle. Loss of 4. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. Hale boots it away. The punt is caught. And the defender got him down. First down and 10 to go. Hansen hands it off. Quinn makes the tackle. Gain of 8 on the play. Three receiver personnel for the offense.
Go!
Ball goes to Chambers. And Greer makes the tackle. Gain of 1 on the play. The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on third downs. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. Austin makes the catch. Brings him down. Gain 13. A 2-receiver set for the offense. Hansen will hand this off. The defense got him. McCormick with the tackle. That's good for about 2. Second down for the offense. 2 yards to go. Hansen will hand this one off. He's brought down by Wynn. That's good for 10 yards. Oklahoma City breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Hansen will hand this one off. Brought down by Todd. Gain of 5 on the play. Second down offense. 14 to go. Hands it off. That'll be good for about 2. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on third down. So far today, they haven't had much success on third down conversions. And they can't connect. Incomplete pass. The offense is going to try for here.
Go!
Sanchez kicks it away. And the kick is good. Oklahoma City adds to their lead with that score. The offense lines up to kick it off. Sanchez kicked away. The kickoff is fielded. And down he goes. Calgary getting it to start off the drive. He drops back to pass. He tosses a floater. And it's knocked away by the defense. Second and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. He's got a receiver in single coverage deep. Incomplete. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on third down. So far today, they haven't had much success on third down conversions. Steps into the pocket, finds the target on the left side of the field, and he's tackled right away. Gain of 12 on the play. A fresh set of downs for Calgary. He drops back. He makes the throw over the middle, and it's knocked away by the defense. Second and 10. Steps into the pocket. Complete to Schwartz. Tackle made by Rogers. First down, Calgary. A fresh set of downs for Calgary. He drops back. Tosses it over to the sideline. He pulls it in. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 11. 10th play of the drive. Manning takes the ball. A touchdown for Cowtown. The offense sets up to go for 2. Dropping back. He decides to keep it himself, and they convert the 2-point try. And onto the field comes the kicking team. The kick's away.
Sit hut.
He'll hand it off to brought down by Greer. Calgary timeout. That will be their second of the half. Rain on the play. Down. 7 yards to go. Hansen will hand this one off. Front of the half. Gave 1 on the way. Defense has not had much luck converting on 3rd downs today. Hansen will hand this off. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. That'll be good for about 2. The offense is set to try a field goal. Sanchez kicks it away. And it's good. And Oklahoma City pulls ahead with that score. And onto the field comes the kicking team. Sanchez kicks it away. Calgary getting set to start off this drive. He steps back to pass. And he misses his target. Second play of the drive. Steps into the pocket. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on 3rd downs. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. The pass is intercepted. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Let's see what Oklahoma City does to start this drive. And he takes a knee. A 2-receiver set for the offense. That will bring things to a close. For the entire Axis football crew, my name is Andy McNamara,